Growing up as a kid, I was just naturally violent. I didn't have no remorse, so I didn't see another human's point of view. It was me, me, me. But then as soon as I got older, I grew a bit of a conscience and I started seeing things from other people's point of view. There's a vast difference from a person as an 18-year-old who's still finding his way in life and a 25-year-old.
Paul's experience is supported by science. The brain continues to mature until the age of 25, and this has an important impact on factors related to how a young person processes, rationalises, and makes decisions.
Functional scanning studies have confirmed that the process of brain development does not stop at 18. The young adult's brain is changing rapidly, and this maturation process continues through early adulthood. So in effect, the brains of 18 to 25-year-olds are still immature.
As an 18-year-old, I was a smoker, drinker, took a lot of drugs. By the time I was 25, no longer smoked, drank, or did any form of drugs.
The frontal lobes are the areas of the brain which are thought to be responsible for things like controlling emotional impulses, logical planning, and future-orientated thinking. It is no coincidence that the peak ages for criminal behaviour are 16 to 25, as these young people are more likely to take risks, are more likely to be influenced by their peers, and are more likely to fail to factor in the longer-term consequences of their behaviour.
There is now a growing understanding of how a young adult's brain develops and how this can contribute to the risk that young adults get into trouble with the law.
The sentencing guidelines makes it very plain that a lack of maturity may reduce the culpability, the seriousness of the offence, and may also be highly relevant to personal mitigation. It's our job as sentencers to pass fair sentences, and we can't do that with 18 to 25-year-olds if we don't have the right information, if we don't understand the level of maturity of that young adult, and if we don't understand about their personal circumstances.
The criminal justice system is able to take young adults' maturation into account, and the more all key decision makers at every stage do this, the more effective the system is likely to be at supporting young adults to turn their lives around.
As a 25-year-old, you make far better decisions compared to when you're 18. You think more before you act. You work less on impulse. My thinking at 25 compared to when I was 18 is completely different. I didn't think the same, I didn't act the same, I didn't even do the same thing. Getting help from the Harvard League was great. It gave me more understanding what's my rights, what I was entitled to, and helped me understand who I was.
Physiologically, we are not the same people in our late 20s as we are between the ages of 18 to 25. We develop, we grow, and we slowly become our adult selves. This growth should be reflected in our justice system and ensure that young people, like Paul, aren't judged, sentenced, and defined in life by decisions they made as they entered adulthood.